At Norm, my hair's a mess. I'm gonna fix it before dance. I'm kind of am at this point. What I'm doing is because right now, basically just go watch yesterday's video because I explained the thing that I'm not talking about now because in that video, I did actually, in the video, I did say I wasn't gonna talk about it anymore, not think about it or anything. And I did mention it one time after that, but that was on Instagram because I think some of my Instagram followers, well, I know some of them aren't subscribed. I'm here and I want them to know. The reasoning is because I have almost 200 followers on Instagram, which is cool. And the time it's because what I do is I kind of follow a lot like JoJo fan pages or Siwa fan pages or Squad fan pages and stuff like that. I follow a lot of them. So what happens is quite a few times I'll follow one and then the next day or so they'll start following me or something. But I kind of want to give you a today update. And I almost wasn't planning on giving you an update today, but then because I know that usually today or tomorrow is the days that my sister calls, because she calls once a week. Once a week. That wasn't me giving the middle finger. But then that's the situation today. I have dance from 4:15 till almost 8. So that's gonna be tiring, but also at the same I feel like Wednesdays aren't tiring. I don't know though, and I'm not gonna say anything for now because until I experienced a full Wednesday because last week one of our teachers never logged on. I gave them 30 minutes and then I went no. So I don't know, I think something came up or something. And then, yeah, so. Also, one thing that I will say that I noticed, which is shocking, is that I noticed that with this worldwide, there's constantly different dancers on Zoom. This is bugging me, and so I'm going to try to fix it. Okay, that kind of fixed it. It didn't do a great job, but it will do. But anyways, with it, I noticed that, it's different dancers each time. And what I mean by that is last Wednesday, one person logged on. This one girl logged on. And then, she was the only other Zoom person. And, for last Wednesday, then, Thursday came, and I think it was Thursday came, and there was, these two girls, and there was like these two girls, and one other dancer, and then like me, and then I feel like and then no one really stayed. Like what I mean by that is like and I'm not counting like the in-person people, like the Pittsburgh studio or the LA studio. I'm just talking in general. Then like that was weird. Like literally, like I was the only person that stayed on Zoom for the whole thing of Thursday. Then like Monday we had actually a lot of kids on Zoom. And then like I don't know from that point because today is the next class. Since there was nothing yesterday, since yesterday was Tuesday. But like this is interesting. Interesting to me, so I'm like, it's interesting. I'm happy that we have the worldwide for 4 months, which is good. We have it until the end of December, so that's good. It means that the rest of this year I know what I'm doing dance-wise, and that's really good for me. Now, we did notice something though, which actually is fine. It works out really good for me, which is the fact that like me and my dad were looking or something, and we realized this year my birthday's on like a Sunday. We think it's like on a Sunday. We're pretty sure, meaning I'm dancing on my birthday, but I'm really excited because actually it's one of my big dreams come true, which is and something that I dreamed of is recreating or doing something like kind of similar to my 12th birthday, which was my 12th birthday. I spent it dancing. Literally what happened was my 12th birthday fell on a Tuesday, and what happened was that me and Bella's sister at the time we were like doing a little civic center like dance class thing, and we were also doing this pottery class that had 2 different times. So yeah, and then what happened was that like 2 days before my birthday, like I hung out with like one my neighborhood friends, or like I still have a lot of friends from my sister's neighborhood. I do miss them a lot, and that's one thing that I am gonna ask, like for my birthday, like from my sister, because she can actually make it happen, which is, I'm gonna just like be like, hey, can you just give like these, like specifically these 2 like people like my phone number, like because they're friends and stuff, and like she has their like parents' phone or their mom's phone number and stuff, so it works out fine. Because they're really good friends of mine and stuff like that can be like my gift from like my sister that I'm asking for. And so like that's gonna be fun. Like a fun little like thing. But for my 12th birthday, like 2 days before my birthday, I hung out with a friend, and that was fun. And then the day before my 12th birthday, me and Bella's sister had like our last pottery class thing. We made a clock. It's like a pumpkin clock thing. I have it somewhere, I think. I don't know. At one point I tried keeping it up, but when we moved I took it down. and just never, well, I never put it up because it is kind of a louder clock, and like it's cool, I like it, but I keep it as like one of those like keep things, like things that you don't use but you keep it because like it has like a memory behind it or something. And then we celebrated my 12th birthday like the night before, so like we got done and then we went to a restaurant that my mom really likes. I don't like, I like it, but I would definitely pick other things over it. But like that was like, it was fine, like. And then we went straight from pottery class, and then me and my sister and Bella's sister went to this restaurant, met up with my parents, and then my sister's like husband, and then we ate dinner, came back home. We like went home, and which at the time was my sister's house. And then we got back and we opened gifts. Like we opened gifts. And then that was like the celebration thing. Now I did open one gift earlier that day, which ended up being it's not in here so I can't show you, but it ended up being like this pink JoJo belt and then like a bath bomb or something. I think it was like a snowman, like little like Play-Doh soap thingy or something. I don't even know. I forget. And but you guys seen it a lot of times. And that day, I'll admit, I was being a brat that day, and like I fully admit, like in that time, I'm like, I look back on that time and I'm like, what was I thinking? Like I was being a full-blown brat. No, like I literally like that day. In fairness, I kind of feel like other stuff played into it. Though I feel like the thing that I'm brat. Okay, I'm talking about one time. What we're gonna do, and I'm making a rule, okay? Hey, I'm allowed to talk about it, and I only get 2 times a month, okay? 2 times a month where I can talk about it, because this is kind of a big part of the story, and I feel like people don't know, because I haven't talked about it, which was that. And I'm not even gonna fully, like, go too much into it. Yeah. But anyway, like, I was throwing a fit over the fact that I knew we were celebrating my birthday that day, and, like, I knew that. And basically what happened was that I threw a fit over the fact that I had to wait until like after dinner to open presents. And like I threw a fit and was like being a brat. And I feel like part of it was because at that time I was having breakdowns a lot over the like losing my crush. Or like missing my crush. We're gonna say that's like I only have one more strike this month. The first one I'm allowed to fully say. Second time I'm allowed to reference towards it and hint towards it. But after that I can't bring it up again. Because I'm trying like not to think about it, not talk about it, and let the universe do its thing and hope that we're meant to be. And maybe this is what the universe wants. Maybe the universe wants me to stop thinking about it, stop obsessing over it before I get it to actually find him. That doesn't count, okay? We're not counting that. But anyways, I feel like, because at the time I was going through like a lot of just random times when like little things would set me off and I would like go upstairs and start like crying and stuff. So I feel like that played. But I was being a brat that day. a really big brat. But I did get to open one gift though, which was that one gift held me off until after dinner and stuff. And it was a good gift, the JoJo bow. I like JoJo bows. Anything JoJo, to be honest. Then the next day was a Tuesday, which at the time Tuesday was my dance day. But it was a lot of fun because the next day was Tuesday and I basically got to dance on my birthday, and that was for some people they would be like, why would you want to be dancing on your birthday and stuff? And I'm like, for me that's what I want. I want that. So I'm actually very excited because I haven't been able to recreate that birthday or dance on my birthday since then. Because basically since then I haven't really done any form of dance class other than Worldwide, but I haven't done Worldwide around my birthday. So I'm very excited that it falls on my birthday, and it's better than I could imagine because it's with Abby Lee Miller. The Abby Lee Miller. That's insane. And that's really cool. But it does fall on a Sunday, which means Abby's warm up. So that part gets tiring, but I'm excited because it is it's tiring, but it's what I want, and so I'm very excited about it. And last year, my birthday fell on a Saturday, so that was cool but I also kind of didn't do anything on my birthday. We celebrated a day before. The thing is that with my birthday, we usually, I would say a big majority of the time, we celebrate the day before. The day before, for some reason, we just always we've done that most of my life, and that's great. And then on my birthday, we just don't really do anything, except for my 13th birthday. That we celebrate 2 days after my birthday, but we had a good reasoning, which was that we wanted to wait. My birthday fell on a Wednesday, and we wanted to wait until Friday because of the fact that, well, first up, being the fact that we had this really fun party planned where I was gonna get to, invite 2 friends and stuff, which was, for me, that was amazing because basically all of my birthdays, except for that one, had always been family and only family. And it hasn't been any friends also. Part of that was, I guess I could have maybe done it with some music class friends, I don't know. But anyways, that was the situation, and then so that was really cool. And then we went to this really cool arcade place that had a couple rides and a few things. I didn't do the rides. And stuff. And it had a laser tag and a little mini bowling alley thing and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And then I had over 1,000 tickets to spend because basically I won a bunch of tickets, and afterwards I went to the prize area 3 times because I went once and then I left, and then I was oh wait, I still have a good amount of tickets left to spend. I'm gonna use these, get some prizes, and basically then I went back, spent the last of my tickets, and then my friend's dad won like a bunch of tickets, and I got like 500 more tickets. Plus, Bella's sister had like 17 tickets left over out of her like 500 or something. And so like she donated them to me since it was my birthday. So it made sense. And that was a lot of fun. It was worth the wait. And I'm like, but I'm really excited. Sorry this video isn't, but like Abby's warm up, like here's the thing. I love Abby and I look forward to Sundays because like I get to see Abby, and also like on top of seeing Abby, like I'm dancing and stuff. But I will say Abby's warm up is tiring. And usually like after her warm up I'll like be tired, but like I'm fine. But this Monday, like that's mind blowing how hard it was. We had acro and her warm up and then the bar stuff. And then we had 30 minutes. We had like a little like center thing with Abby, and then we had 30 minutes of jumps with Alyssa, and then we had 30 minutes of turns with Alyssa, and then we had like 30 minutes to learn a very hard combo, or it was supposed to be hard. For me, it wasn't too hard. Like, I liked it because it was like a really good combo, and I was like down for it, and I really liked the music and stuff. Because I like it's a very well known song, I feel like. But I always forget the name. And then like we were done. But I loved the song, the dance, like it was a good combo. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of on the easier side for me, but I kind of didn't care. Like, there's some stuff that I'm like, this is really easy for me, and I'm like, because it's so easy, like, I almost start to, like, not be fully, like, I, like, enjoy it and stuff, but, like, my heart's not fully in it as much as my heart is in something a little more challenging, because I like to be challenged. I like to work at things and work hard to be a better dancer. Yeah. So, I like to be challenged. So whenever I'm given something that's a little more challenging, for me, that's when my brain and my heart is like 1000% invested into it and more. Like, I just, like, because I love being challenged, and it gives me a reason to focus even more and work even harder because I know it's a little more challenging and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. Versus if it's something that's not as challenging for me, like, I love it, I enjoy it, but I'm kind of not as into it as I am with something slightly challenging. Because as a dancer, you always want to be working to be better and stuff. And that's me, and I'm definitely that way and stuff. But yeah. So yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, it's not much, but I have dance like really soon, like an hour and a half, I think, or something. Like, I don't even know, like a little while. and stuff, and I wanted to come on here and update you. And by the way, your main update is, I'm trying not to think about it, and I'm working on a playlist specifically so I don't think about it, kind of, because I'm trying to stay distracted and, like, focus on, like, dance and stuff, but that's hard because when I'm not in dance, my mind just, like, I'm on YouTube and stuff, watching, like, YouTube and TikTok and stuff, so it's, like, harder because I'm not fully distracted, and most of what I watch is, like, fan edits and stuff of, like, The Squad and JoJo and stuff like that, and then sometimes the songs will, like, remind me of, like, the thing that I'm not talking about and stuff, and it's, like, on almost all of my playlists, so I'm making a playlist specifically with, like, it's gonna be mostly dance stuff, but and, like, stuff that hopefully won't remind me of what I'm not talking about.